Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. My dear online students, very good afternoon. How are you all? Celebrated Janmashtami? ಮಡಕೆ ಹೊಡಿಯಕ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಾ? ಹೊಡೆದ್ರಾ? ಯಾರೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದ್ರು. Okay. So which class today? Which class? CSS. So you people are done with HTML? HTML is clear? Everyone. Shall I ask questions? Huh? My favorite color is pink. My favorite color is pink. So can I ask the questions for pink color people? Not pink color people. People wearing... Not able to hear the voice. Now am I audible? I think I am audible. Yes? Yes. Okay, shall I ask you a question from HTML? Pink and blue. Pink and blue. And white. Okay. What are the different types of HTML colors? Liberal yaar heltira? Who will say? Not you, not you. And you too, left or right? You will only say. Tell. Your name is? Your name is Usha. Usha. Usha Uma. Okay. Uma. Yes. What are the different types of HTML colors? Here could the people who teach, no, except me and her, whoever is speaking, leaving us to, if anyone speaks, either they're a boy nor a girl. Neither they are a boy nor a girl. Idadmal matadu. Okay. Yes. Please do. What is HTML colors? Hey, I am audible, ma. Yes. What is HTML colors? Huh? Okay. Okay. Now am I not audible? HSL and what is HSL? Shh. What is HSL? What is HSLA? Optimization or opacity? Opacity value ranges from 0 to 1.0. Okay, next, tell me your favorite color. Green. I have green. Okay. You only wearing green, no? Wait, let me ask you a question first. No, I'll ask. No, I'll ask. You're feeling so much. I'll ask you a question. Okay. Yeah, what is client-server architecture? Complete. Client-server architecture and two kinds of responses in client-server architecture. What? Client-server architecture, I thought, no. I thought I didn't teach. Okay, tell me about domain name server. Domain name server. What is domain name server? Jashwant. What is domain name server? You three will never ever sit together. Shift. I will make you people sit here. Beda. No distance you keep, that will not happen. Come, shift. One will go back, one will come front. If I see you three sitting, no, together. Yeah, tell Jashwant. Okay, 1 second, wait. Now, audible? Online students, am I audible? Yes. Okay. Yeah, please tell. Okay, at least tell the last topic which I thought. What was the last topic I thought? HTML forms. Voice is bit low. Now also it's low. Now also is it low? Okay, I will shout and scream. Yes. Yeah, tell your favorite color. White. White. So where were you? Where were you all these days? Out where? Go. Yeah, white. You. 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 Neenu. Artha. Tell some question, no? Yeah, what are the different types of tape? Yeah, tables. In tables, what are the different types? Huh? 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 Hey, yaro ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. After that, and in lists, what are the different types of lists? ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. Ordered list, unordered list, and description. Data. Okay, in description list, what are the different types? Huh? ಇನ್ನೇನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ, ಪಕ್ಕದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Teach. Okay, today we will start the very first class in your what? CSS. What is CSS? What is CSS? CSS is nothing but cascading style sheet. Guys, I wanted to ask you one small question. Are you people getting confidence now at least? Yes or no? Everyone andre voice e bartilla pakka. So if I give the HTML test now also, you people will attend. Yes, except Jashwant, everyone will attend. I know that. Online students, yes. My dear online students. Yes, okay. Yeah. What is the very first topic? That is nothing but cascading style sheet. What is cascading style sheet? First of all, let me revise a bit. So can you tell me what are the three main aspects? What are the three main aspects of development of website? What are the three main aspects in the development of website? It is nothing but the first one is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Why your HTML is required? HTML, it is nothing but it is used to provide the structure. It is used to provide structure. Provide structure where? Provide structure to your web page, or website. Clear? Yes. Now tell me why CSS is required? To provide some styles. Can I say your CSS is required to provide styles? Okay. Why your JavaScript is required? Why your JavaScript is required? Your JavaScript is required for functionality. Yes or no? So this is what you people know about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Yes. Now tell me, what do you mean by cascading style sheet? What do you mean by cascading style sheet? The definition for this is CSS is a markup language. CSS is a markup language, CSS is a markup language which is used to describe the look and feel, website. So what is cascading style sheet? Cascading style sheet is nothing but a markup language which is used to describe the look and feel of the website. What do you mean by look and feel? So, can I say that in HTML, everything was getting displayed in black and white? Yes, this I have already said. And now in the CSS, you will be using some CSS style properties. And by using those properties, you are adding more style to your web page. Yes or no? And why your JavaScript is required? It is required for functionality. Okay, done with it. Now, if HTML is a markup language, your CSS is also a markup language. Yes or no? So that is what the first line is saying. CSS is a markup language and it is used to describe the look and feel. So, from the black and white, when you add more animations, when you add more colors to it, background colors to it, border to it, don't you think that it will look more beautiful? Yes. Now you people tell me, will anyone go to the theater? And watch a black and white movie? Adi eshte hit agirli. Will you people go and watch? If you people have that craziness, you will go there. Yes, true. But out of 100%, there are only 10% people who will go and see that. Others, what they'll do? They won't change. The look should also change. The feel should also change for them. Yes? In the same way, your HTML is your old 90s, 60s. Okay? And now, everything is color. Yes? Done? So now, who proposed HTML? Propose andre I love you anta hogirlilla. Who proposed HTML means who was the founder of HTML? Burger King. Yay! Who is the founder of HTML? Berners-Lee alla, Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Nimama navanu Berners-Lee anake. Who is the founder of CSS then? CSS. Burner Otoda. What's his name, yaar? Google this, no. It is nothing but what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Chinese Allah. His name is Hakan William Lee. Hakan William Lee. If you go to the interview and say Hakan Lee, or you say William Lee, he will throw you outside. Okay, please say Hakan William Lee. Sorry, Hakan William Lee. Okay, done. Who is the founder of HTML? Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Tim also you should call it Sir. Sir Hakan William Lee. Okay, done. So now, what are the versions of HTML? HTML 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, only 5. What is the current version of HTML you are using? It is nothing but HTML 5. And now, what are the versions of CSS? What are the versions of CSS? Versions of CSS. Obviously, the first version, ma'am, number 1 ne idadu, 2 anta idakagalla. Yes or no? It's nothing but CSS 1. It is nothing but CSS 1. Shravan, I'm asking for the first version. In CSS 1, it was released in the year 1996. Was anyone born? Was anyone born? It was introduced in the year 1996 and it consisted of, write down there, it consisted of visual formatting tags. It consisted of visual, V-I-S-U-A-L. It consisted of visual formatting tags. The second one is CSS2. The second one is CSS2 and it was released in the year 1998. It was released in the year 1998. So what were the extra features added to this was fonts and positioning. Fonts and positioning. What do you mean by fonts? Means the different styling of fonts. What do you mean by styling? I will tell you. Positioning means, guys, if you people have observed, consider this as your website. Okay. So if you open any Wikipedia, each Wikipedia will differ from one Wikipedia to another Wikipedia. Yes or no? Some people will be having some spacing here. Yes or no? You will be have some space here and then you will pass some content here. Yes or no? So this is only called as spacing. Then that is only called as positioning also. Okay. Next one, CSS3. The third version is CSS3. The third version is CSS3 and it was released in the year 2012. It was released in the year 2012 and additional features in this were media queries, Q-U-E-R-I-E-S, media queries and advanced selectors. Media queries and advanced selectors. First class, sir. You first class. I'll go slow, don't worry. I'm seeing your face. You're too serious. You understood this? Yes, clear? Others, understood? Yes or no? What are the different types of CSS versions? CSS1, it was released in the year 1996. And in this one, what was the first feature added? Some visual formatting tags. In the second feature, that is CSS2, it was founded in the year 1998. So what and all was there in that? Fonts and positioning. So in CSS3, they added something more extra, which was founded in the year 2012. And they added some media queries and also they added some additional advanced selectors. Clear? Done till here? So now, in these three, which is the current version of CSS you people will be using? You people will be using CSS3. HTML you people will be using HTML5. Clear? Done? Any doubt? Okay, you said about CSS. That is nothing but cascading style sheet. And you also said CSS is nothing but a markup language, which is used to describe the look and feel of the website. Now, what do you mean by markup language? I also gave you an example for this. I hope you people remember this. Yes, what is the difference between markup language and programming language? There is no logic in markup language. You have only magic. Yes or no? Let me explain it to your friend who has come very newly. Okay. Can you all help me to write it? Yes. So the difference between programming language and this is the way you people help me. No? You blabber something, I will sit silently. ಯಾವಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಕೊ ನನ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. The difference between markup language and Programming language is nothing but, or may I know your name? Sucheta. Okay. So the difference between programming language, so what is the programming language? All our backend languages are called as programming languages. Example, your Java, CSS, Python, C++, C, C sharp, whichever you want, you take. Yes. Okay. Done. Okay. Done. So now these and all are your programming language. So for an example, let me consider Python. So for an example, let me consider Python as your programming language. So I will write one code saying print 1 plus 2. Print 1 plus 2. So now what will be my output for this? 1 plus 2, that is nothing but 3. Okay. Here you added some logic. That logic is nothing but addition of two numbers and you got the output. Yes or no? So now if I use in markup language, what are the different types of languages? You have HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Yes or no? These are your markup languages. Yes. So now I will take the same example as print 1 plus 1. Okay. How the output will be displayed? The output will be similar. Why the output will be similar? Because guys, now in HTML or CSS, you people are just passing some properties to it. You're not giving any logic to it. There is no logic in your markup language. You have only magic in markup language. So only the magic is the output will be displayed however it is. Clear? Done? Got to know what is markup language and programming language? Yes? Okay. Now you people also got to know what is programming language, what is markup language, what is versions of CSS, and who is the founder of CSS also. Now tell me what is cascading style sheet. Yeah, tell me. Don't tell the definition. CSS is a markup language. Okay, okay, I will ask in this manner. What do you mean? You said cascading style sheet is nothing but markup language, which is used to describe the look and feel of the website. Yes? Now tell me, what do you mean by cascading? What do you mean by cascading? Cascading, basket Allah. Cascading. What do you mean by cascading? Yaro? Tell me. Ladder. Where is ladder here? Which has your imagining. Yeah, what is cascading? What is cascading, my dear students? I said one definition to this. Do you remember? For cascading, I said something. Do you remember? Ma'am, you are asking about first day of the class. Wow. What do you mean by cascading? Cascading, I will call it like this. Cascading, I will say it like pour. Do you remember now at least? Pour, the word pour. No, I'll write another one, but okay. Pour something. You remember something? No. Into. Now you remember anything? Pale etti matadu. Who said ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ? ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I remember. Pour something into the successor. Have I thought or haven't I thought? No, ma'am. Mostly marthogyirತೀನಿ. I'm sorry. Okay. So, cascading is nothing but you are pouring something into the successor. Ma'am, what do you mean by successor? What will you pour into the successor? In technical terms, I will write like this. Pass some styles. CSS is nothing but passing styles only. Yes or no? Pass some styles into HTML tags. Pass something into HTML tags. Ma'am, which tags? Which HTML tags? To any HTML tags you take, you can add CSS. Okay. So now for an example, online students, are you people following? Darshan, for JavaScript, I will tell when I'm taking JavaScript. Okay. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. Okay. What is cascading? Cascading is nothing but pour something into the successor. And in technical terms, in simpler terms, pass some styles into HTML tags. Now we will see what I will pass the style or what style I am going to pass inside this HTML tag. Clear? Shall I continue? Okay. Understanding? Suchet, understanding? Okay. If you are not understanding, you please interrupt me. Okay. Done? Shall I start? So what should I write first? Your HTML code structure. That is nothing but dog type alla, dog type. Dog type HTML and then write the HTML tag. Then you will draw. Then you will be having the head tag, and inside this head tag, when will you share the HTML files? Why, Purushottam, you have not written your HTML notes, sir? Wait, seriously, after me making you people write in the class also, you need notes, sir? Huh? If you want, I'll pass Purushottam. It's not. But I'm asking you generally, you are not writing the notes, sir? Purushottam, written. Okay, I'll share, ma, don't worry. I'll share. Have some patience. Head tag. So now, after this head tag, I will get one title tag. I will get one title tag. And let me mention this title as first code in CSS. Okay. I will pass the title called as first code in CSS. And let me close this title. Clear till here? Same about your HTML only? Yes or no? Now, I will consider another one tag that is nothing but your body tag. The next tag is called as body tag. So, inside this body tag, let me consider 3 paragraphs. Paragraph tag, you remember? Yes or no? So, in this body tag, let me consider 3 paragraph tags. P, and P. Okay. So now let me close this body tag. Yes or no? Let me close this body tag and let me close this HTML. The same thing, same HTML code. Yes or no? Any changes I have written? No changes? Yes. So now inside this paragraph, let me pass one content. Let me pass a content. The content, I will say paragraph, and I will say paragraph. Yes, done. So now my requirement is, what do you mean by requirement? What do you mean by requirement? My requirement means I want it to be written in some other manner using CSS. Okay. My requirement is I want to change all the paragraph. I want to change all the paragraph color to yellow. I want to change all the paragraph color to yellow. Okay. How will you change? By using HTML only, you say, how will you change the color? How will you change the color? Yes, my dear online students. So, what you people will do? You people will consider your... So, people, you have paragraph. Yes. Next, what you will do? You will use the attribute called as style is equals to, and you will mention something called as color. And for this color, you will give some Which color? Oh, the color is yellow. Okay. Then you'll close this. Then you'll close this. And you will write something called as paragraph. And you will close your P tag. Correct? This is what you people will be writing in HTML. Yes or no? Yes. Online students, yes. My dear online students, yes. Yes. So, these types of syntax are called as inline CSS. These type of syntax are called as inline CSS. Do you remember I said you something about inline tags and block level tags? What is inline tags? I said that if it is displayed in only one single line, then it is called as inline tags. For block tags, so if you consider this, don't you feel that it will get displayed one after another? Yes or no? Yes. So those types of tags are called as block level tags. Now, if I write the syntax in one single line by using CSS, then I will write something called as inline CSS. Ma'am, what is the CSS style you are using here? I am using color, not yellow. I am using something called as color. And I am using the style word here. Yes or no? Yes. So, the very first type of CSS selector which you will be using is style attribute. With that, you are passing some color. Clear till here? Okay. 3 lines are there. For 3 lines also, you will give some color. Okay. 3 lines are there. You will give some color to those 3 lines. Okay, fine. But what am I saying? I am saying all the paragraphs color to yellow. Yes or no? I am saying all paragraphs color to yellow. What you will do? What you will do? Huh? What you will do, guys? Before that, before writing that, let me write something called as HTML structure. Let me write something called as HTML tree structure. Okay. Let me write something called as HTML tree structures. Now, which is the very first element here? Forget this one. Forget this one. Which is the very first element? That is nothing but your HTML. So, I will write like this. HTML. Okay. Guys, if you remember, I had said something called as indentation. Do you remember? Indentation. Yes or no? Yes or no? So, now tell me, you have an HTML tag and you have closing of HTML tag. Okay. Inside this HTML tag, how many child tags do you have? What are those? Head and body tag. So can I say your HTML tags has 2 child tags? Yes or no? That is nothing but your head tag and body tag. Yes or no? Yes. Some people will say, ma'am, even title is child. No. Even inside this HTML tag, you have title tag also, you have paragraph tag also. But let me speak in very simpler terms. I have my grandfather. Okay. My grandfather has 1 son. Okay. My grandfather. Okay. I'll not say anything else. Okay. I have my grandfather. I have my father. Okay. My father has one. Hey, my father has one uncle. So my father has one brother. Okay. Just because I call him Dodappa, will he become my birth father? No, no. In the same way, your HTML is nothing but the first generation. Andre namappa. Okay, this is Tata. No. This is Tata. HTML is Tata. Okay. My head is my father's generation. So I'm asking, in my father's generation, who are there? One is head, one is body. If I ask who is the son of head or daughter of head, then I will say title. Clear? Clear? Done? So now, for this HTML, how many children are there? You have 2 children. One is nothing but your head children and one is nothing but your body, children. Yes or no? Now tell me, so for this head, how many child you have? Who is that? Title. Don't say closing of title also. So for your head, you have another one child, that is nothing but your title. For body, what is written inside this body tag? How many paragraphs? 3 paragraphs. So for this body, you have 3 paragraphs. 1, 2, and 3. Ma'am, but for the cascading definition, you said that you will pour something into the successor. Yes or no? Now, which is successor here? Huh? Which is successor here? HTML. PPP is successor. Huh? Guys. Okay. So now, this HTML will always remain the same. That is nothing but your root element. True. But which is the successor? Sorry. Yeah. Which is the successor here? Your child elements. Your child elements are nothing but called as successor. But for now, title is not a successor. Only these 3 paragraphs are successor. Ma'am, why 3 paragraphs are successor? Now, what was my requirement? I said that all paragraph color to yellow. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now, inside the body tag, I will say that, consider that I want all the paragraph color to be changed to yellow. Okay. Guys, if you remember, when I went to these tables, when I was teaching these tables, if I had to give border to the table, what I used to do? Did I used to put in that table? Then where did I put? I obviously put it in table only. But did I mention it single for each term? No. I alone put it for the body tag. Yes or no? Now, if I want inside the body tag, which are the child elements? Paragraph tag. Now, here only I can write the same code here, no? Yes or no? So, according to that, I am saying that inside the body tag, I am passing this syntax. I am passing this syntax. Okay. How will you pass this syntax? I will write body style is equals to color, and I will say some color, and I will close this. Yes or no? So then what will happen? All the colors will get changed. All the paragraphs color will get changed to yellow. Yes or no? Yes or no? Suchet, understanding? Yes. So now, don't you think here, according to the tree structure, if I give for the head tag, for the title tag, what would be the title? It's nothing but first code in CSS. But now, according to my definition, I am saying that I have to pour something into the successor. So, which is my successor here? All the 3 paragraphs tag. So, according to my requirement, I am saying that I want to change all the paragraph color to yellow. So, in the body tag, I will have the color yellow. Yes or no? So, don't you think that if I give that one as yellow, everything will get, all your paragraphs will be displayed in yellow color. So, don't you thinking that I am using some style? What is that style? That style is nothing but color. And that color is getting applied to all your paragraphs, all your successor. That is only nothing but pouring something into the successor. Or in technical terms, what did I say? Pour some style into HTML tags. I am using color style and I am pouring inside this paragraph tags. That is in your HTML. Yes or no? Yes or no? Online students, understanding? My dear online students, are you people understanding? Clear with this? What is inline CSS? So in CSS, you have 3 types. In CSS, you have 3 types. One is inline CSS, which is the general format of how you people write it in your HTML. Next one, you have something called as internal CSS, and the last one, you have something called as external CSS. I will tell about that, don't write. But now, copy this. This and mention this as HTML tree structure and then copy the diagram. Guys, any doubts, ask now only, please. Any doubts? So what do you mean by cascading? What is cascading, everyone? Pour something into the successor. What is successor? Successor is nothing but all your child elements. Yes? In general terms, what can I call that pour into successor? Pass some styles into the HTML tags. Clear? Any doubt? So you people understood what is cascading. Yes? If someone asks you what do you mean by cascading, you will say pour something into the successor. Okay? Now tell me what do you mean by style? Ma'am, style means style, ma'am. Hair one way, short hair, hair one, curly hair. Yes or no? Ashika type hello. Hair types idea. Wavy hair, frizzy hair. Yes, kalle wo kuchne matte hair wo. Done. My dear. Shall I move to the next one? Shall I clear? No, ma'am. ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ನಂಗೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ತಾನೆ ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕುತ್ಕೋತಿದ್ದೆ ಎಬ್ಬಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಓಕೆ ಡನ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ okay clear with cascading now tell me what do you mean by style what do you mean by style hey what do you mean by style girls ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತರತರವಾದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ girls what do you mean by style ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ what do you mean by style I want a girl to answer to this question yeah even boys can also say ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾಂಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇರ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀನು ಏನ್ ಹೇರ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ಯಾ ಹೇರ್ ಕಟ್ ಏನ್ ಕಟ್ಟೋದು ಏನ್ ಕಟ್ಟು ಮೊಹಾಕ ಏ ಅದನ್ನೇ ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ okay next people understood what is cascading yes now tell me what do you mean by style what do you mean by style can I say by using this style it alters the look of website it alters the look of website can I say like this yes or no by using style you can change the look of the website no yes or no ಕಿರ್ಚ್ರೋ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಂತೀರ no okay so in this what will be the style that we using so in this ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬೇರೆ ಬಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ now this much is enough okay now what do you mean by sheet what do you mean by sheet and what do you mean by sheet who said that answer please just sheet? Sheet is sheet, ma'am. Whichever. Okay, what do you mean by sheet? A document which consists of please write this. So how will you mention this sheet or save this sheet? It is not clear. Clear? Yes or no? Voice is not clear, ma'am. Am I audible now? I know, ma. Wait. Am I audible now? Yes. Sharan, am I audible? Sandhya, Santosh, Guru Prasad. Yeah. Done. So now you got to know what is meant by cascading style sheet. What is cascading? What is I'm bored ಕಡೆ ತಿರುಗಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕಡೆ ತಿರುಗಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗೇ ನಿಂತಿರ್ತೀನಿ. Yeah, what do you mean by cascading? Pour something into the successor. Technical term? What will you tell in technical terms? To check? Hey, sure. Another one definition. What type? ನೀನ್ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನೀನು ಅವನು ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯಾ ನಿಂಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡು ನಿಂಗೆ ಅವ್ನ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ನೀನ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಓಕೆ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ it is nothing but which alters the look of your website or web page. What is sheet? Sheet is nothing but a document which consists of all your styling properties. Clear with this? Done? Now, what are the CSS style rules? CSS style rules. So the syntax for this CSS style rules is nothing but I think you people are clear with I think you people know this. ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ Do you people remember this? You remember this? Yes or no? Hey guys, if I wanted to change the color, I will be using the attribute called as style. That is nothing but your property name. And you pass some you give some value to it, no? That is nothing but property value. Yes or no? Any doubt, ma'am? Akka? Ma'am, now also I'm not audible. Teju? Slow. Inge barila. Okay. Done. Now take down the types of CSS. Take down the types of CSS. The first one is inline CSS. ತೇಜು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ತಿರುಗಿದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕಡೆ. The first type of CSS is called as inline CSS. Take down the definition for it. applied directly within the HTML document. Within the HTML document. Within the HTML document or individual HTML document. Or individual HTML document. Yes or no? Last example, when you people saw, I can directly give that color to the body also. Individually also I can apply. That is nothing but your inline CSS. Take down next one. Internal CSS. Yes. Okay. Inline CSS is nothing but it is applied directly. It is applied directly within the HTML document. It is applied directly within the HTML document or individual HTML document. Within the HTML document or individual HTML document. Clear? Take down next one. Internal CSS. Internal CSS. Yeah, internal CSS. Styles are placed styles are placed within the tags. Styles are placed within the style tag. Styles are placed within the style tag. Okay. So now again, let me take the same example. Your previous example. ಇವಾಗ repeat ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Sorry. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಳಿಸ್ಲಾ? What is the syntax for CSS? It's nothing but you give the property name and property value. Yes? Yes. So now let me consider the HTML structure. Yes or no? ಇವಾಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರು ತಿರ್ಗಿ ಸಾಕು ಹಾ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, so now let me consider the HTML structure. That is nothing but doc type HTML. Okay, then HTML, then your head tag, and after that title tag, and after the title tag head massager. I will mention something called as first code in CSS. First code in CSS. Okay, and then let me close this title tag. Okay, and now let me consider one more tag, that is your body tag. And inside this body tag, again same thing I will do, paragraph tag. Then let me close this body tag. Let me close the HTML tag. Clear till here? Yes. Now again let me pass the same content. I want to change all the paragraphs name to what? All the paragraph color to yellow. Okay, done. So you people got to know how to do with inline CSS. Yes, I was just writing the syntax. How I was writing the syntax? Take the tag name. Barila board mele. You want or you don't want? Yes or no? Yeah, draw. Online students, do you want me to write it on the board? Yes, Sante. Okay. So now how will I be writing? And then I will be using the attribute called as style. And inside this, let me mention the color is yellow. Okay. And then close this. Pass some content to this. What is the content I have given? The content is nothing but paragraph. And let me close this paragraph tag. So these types of syntax are called as, these type of syntax are called as nothing but your inline CSS. Clear? Done. Now I want to write some, the requirement is same. I want to change the color of paragraphs to yellow. Okay. So now what I will do here is, I will be using something called as style tag. I will be using something called as style tag, and let me close this style tag. Okay. I want to change the paragraph, all these colors. Yes or no? So now what I will be doing, I will select the element, which is the element in this which I want to change. Paragraph P. Okay. Then open with curly braces. Now what is the style I want to pass? I want to change the color name. Yes or no? So I will mention color and I will give it as close. Ashte, khatam. Huh? Here I go. Done. As soon as I just write something or I use some properties, see here also I have given the property name and the property value, the same syntax for CSS. Yes. Now I have just done nothing but I am using one extra tag in your CSS that is called as style tag, and I'm changing the color of it. Clear? Clear? So these types of tags are called as, what tags? Huh? Correct. Yeah, from morning continuous classes I'm taking. No, my throat is paining. The morning 9 o'clock I'm taking the class. So this is nothing but your internal CSS. Now consider that inside this body tag only I have one more tag, that is your H1 tag. And consider that you have 10 H1 tags. Illan kudkom bariyakagala. Sorry, allu bariyakagala. And then I will pass some content to it as heading, and I want to change the color of this H1 tag. I want to change the color of this H1 tag. So how will you again write the syntax? How will you write the syntax? The syntax is nothing but I will write H1, open the curly braces, I will mention color as red, then close. If I want to change the background color, instead of color, give it as background. Done? Clear? Online students, clear? Head tag is not closed, it is missing. Okay, bro. Sorry, I forgot. Now clear? Now tell me, inline CSS is easy or external CSS? See, internal CSS is easy. Internal CSS. Another one type you have something called as external CSS. How that external CSS works? Now, instead of this H1 tag, let me consider one more tag, that is your, ಇದೆಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ, ಕೇಳಿದೀರಾ? What is that? What do you mean by pre-tag? Pre-tag is nothing but pre-formatted tag. And let me close this pre-tag. Correct? Yes. Now, I want to change that color of pre-formatted tag. How I will do? by using external CSS, I will tell it. But before that, let me off the light. Board is clear? Not clear. Wait. Now clear? Yes or no? So matadro. Okay. So now let me create the very first program in HTML. Let me type this as Ma'am, you said you are said. Why are you saving it in the form of HTML? Why? I will say. Okay. Now which CSS am I using? I'm using something called as internal CSS. Yes. So what is the shortcut? Shift 1. Shift 1 maduru barutte. Okay. So now here. Okay. So now let me clear this. What is the title? The title is nothing but first code. I will write it as first code. Now inside the body tag, what and all tags I have to consider? I have to consider paragraph tag, and let me mention it as okay. So now let us first let us first see with what CSS? Inline CSS. Okay. So now inside this body tag only, let me pass something called as style is equals to color, and let me give it as I save this. Okay. So now let me go here. Yeah. Yeah, if you observe here, I have used what CSS? I have used inline CSS, yes or no? Where I pass some property name and property value inside the body tag, and it is getting displayed like this. Yes, yes or no? So now let us try the same thing with which CSS? With CSS. We will use it with internal CSS. Okay. Now, after this title tag, I am supposed to create one more tag that is nothing but your style tag. And inside the style tag, I want to change the color of that paragraph. Yes or no? Yes or no? So let me consider the element. Yes. And I will use curly braces. And here I will say color. And I will say, am I using any attribute here? Am I using any attribute here as style? No. Yes or no? No. I am using style tag, not style attribute. Okay. I'm using style tag and not the attribute. Okay. So now I will save this. Go back. Is it getting displayed? Yes or no? Same with this is with your internal CSS. Yes. Now let me try with this external CSS. So in this external CSS, let me consider one more tag, that is your pre tag, and let me take it as pre-formatted tags. Okay. I will write like this. I will save this. Okay, now my requirement is I want to change the color of this pre-tag, by using external CSS. I want to change the color of the pre-tag using external CSS. Now let us see, yes or no. So now what I will do here, external CSS means, guys, what do you mean by external? If I said about iframes, in iframes, what did I say? Iframes is nothing but you have to add some external content to it. So now I will create another one page here. I will create another one page, file called as styles.css. I will mention something called as styles.css. Now what did I say? I want to change the color of that. Yes or no? Yes or no? I want to change the color of pre-tag. Yes. So I will mention pre. I'm selecting the element as pre. Yes. And here also I will, now let me give background color. Background color, and let me give it as blue. Okay. I'll save this. Now, what I'll do here, which is my program here. You said, ma'am, by using external CSS, you can change the color. Yes or no? Now, which is my code here? Which is my code here? First.html. Okay, I'll save this. My program is here only. I'll change it. Ma'am, you said that you want to change the color. You use one page also called as external CSS. Yes or no? There you added the styles there. But why is it getting changed? Where is it getting changed? Why is it not getting changed? Okay, I know that it's not getting changed. Okay. Why is it not getting changed? So, guys, you know that I have created one HTML code. There you have mentioned pre-tag. Yes. And you are creating another one file called as style.css. Yes or no? I know that you have two files. How will your computer know that you have two files? Or how will your visual code know that, yes, you have two files, and the code, the style is written in the second code, in second file, and I have to link between that. So there is a relationship. You have to build one relationship to it. So now for that one, I will be using a tag called as link tag. I will be using a tag called as link tag. So now, yes, correct. So now here I will go here. I will go to my which program? I will go to my HTML program. Okay. So now after the style tag, I will use something called as link. Should I mention it after style tag or before style tag? Yes. Should I mention it after style tag or before style tag? After style tag, okay. I will use the attribute called as link. For this link, I am supposed to, if it is a link, I have to use the attribute called as href. Yes or no? So I will be using href. And then I have to give the file name. Yes or no? What is the file name? It is nothing but styles.css. Yes or no? Yes or no? And now I will use another one property called as type. What is the type there? Text. Yes or no? Can I say text or CSS? Let me keep it as the type is CSS. Okay. Done. Then after that, I will be using another one called as reference attribute. I will be using one attribute called as reference attribute, and I will take this as, and I will say that it is a style sheet. It is a style sheet. And now let me close this. Yes, I'll save this, go back, refresh. Okay, what happened? One second. Guys, where have I mentioned it? After the style tag, yes or no? But don't you think that I am applying style properties to that only? Yes or no? So don't you think that I have to use it here? Yes. After the title tag. After the title tag, should I use it or shouldn't I use it? Now just, okay, I'll go back to this program. Okay. So now what I'll do here is I'll remove all these paragraphs, change it, and now I will remove the style tag also. Why I am removing the style tag? Why am I removing the style tag? Because you have already created one external CSS to it. By using an external CSS, you have created one more file as style.css. Then why should I mention style tag again there? I'll just link it. Yes or no? So now let me use the tag called as link, and I will give, it's already here. ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ಹಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಾನೇನೋ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಏನತ್ರ. Okay, so now let me go here, run. Hey, what happened to this? Second. Is the file name correct? Is it style.css or styles.css? Yeah. Styles. 1 second. Yes. Am I getting it? Am I getting it, guys? Am I getting it? Yes. So what I have done here, it is nothing but I have written the same code, but I removed something called as style tag. Why I removed the style tag? Because I have created another one separate file called as styles.css. Yes. So this will be acting like my external CSS. Yes or no? This will be acting like my external CSS. And inside my program, I have removed the style tag and I have used something called as link tag. Yes or no? And for this link, I have used href attribute and I have given the name as styles.css, the same name I have given. And then what I have done, I have taken type is equals to text or CSS. Yes or no? And then I have to give the reference, no? So I will be using ref is equals to style. So then you save and you run the program. The same thing will be applied. Yes? Done? Clear? Clear? Why are people seeing my face like that? Yes? Done? Yes or no? Now, by using style sheet, don't use external CSS, whichever CSS you want to use. You want inline CSS, internal CSS, external CSS, you use. Okay. The task now is create one web page. about your, whoever your inspiration is. Okay, whoever your inspiration is, create a Wikipedia about them. Create a Wikipedia about them. Done? Done? Can you do it? Just in 5 minutes you can do. Please do it. Online students, are you people understanding? Sai Charan. Okay. Sai Charan, see if you observe the code here, I am using something called as external CSS. Okay. So first of all, I have created one file called as styles.css. Okay. I have used something called as styles.css, and what I'm doing here is, for this pre tag, I'm saying that I want to change the, sorry, it is this one. For this pre tag, I'm saying that I want to change the color, that is nothing but the property name, and I am passing some value to that as blue. Okay, clear till here? Charan? Charan? Yes. So now what I am doing, I am going back to the HTML code, and since I want to link from my HTML code to the CSS style sheet, I will be using one tag called as link tag. And in that link tag, if it is a link, I have to give the attribute name as href, and I will be passing that sheet name. Okay. And then I will give type is equals to text or CSS. And for this one, I have to give something called as, I have to build a relationship. So I will be giving something called as REL. Guys, it is not REF, it is REL. REL, and I will pass the name called as style sheet. Then when I save this, you just run the same program. When you run this, I will get my output. Yes, can you see here? Charan. Charan. Yes. Done with this? Yes. You got to know what is CSS, what are the types of CSS, internal CSS, inline CSS, external CSS. Yes or no? Use the style for color and background tags. Consider H1 tag, heading tags. Okay. Yes or no? The class is going on. I have given you the task. I hope you know it. Mohammed, where were you? I gave a task, no? Mohammed, guys, I gave a task, no? What was the task, Mohammed? Okay. Mohammed, I just said to create one simple web page. Any favorite personality whom you like, okay, by using this style tag. Clear, Mohammed? Mohammed? Okay. Guys, are you people getting it? You have any doubts, please do ask me, my dear students. Anyone has any doubts? internal ಆದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡು external ಆದ್ರೂ style.css ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ ಆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಾನು 3 CSS ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, those 3 whichever you want to take. But I always prefer taking internal CSS. The external, what happens, some people what they will do, they will remember. Some people will feel like, no ma'am, I wanted that page only ಅಂತ. ಪಕ್ಕದ ಪೇಜಿಂದ ಈ ಪೇಜ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. For those people you will use internal CSS. ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಾನು ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನಂಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಯೂಸ್. No, you can leave. Bye. File tag ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಫೈಲ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಫೈಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ CSS ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಾಕಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ ಫೈಲ್ ನೇಮ್ style.css. Whichever you want to perform, you put it, paste it there. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಟೈಟಲ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎಸ್ ಅನು ಗುಡ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. Anu, wait, you have to scan the attendance. Guys, are people completed with the task? Yes or no? My dear students. Let me share the scanner. Guys, do you people understand what is CSS? My dear students. Guys, can anyone share the attendance link in the group, please? Guys, the scanner is here. Please scan your attendance. Guys, please scan your attendance, everyone. Huh? Sorry. Guys, if you have done with this, you can leave for the day.